Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are revisiting Infernity. Very cool archetype in Duel Links because we are not really limited like it is in the TCG. It's always been a pretty good rogue deck, not really a crazy tiered deck ever. People have been pretty afraid of it, but it gets by just fine. Most people like to run a new skill, Shell of a Ghost, but I still like Infernity Inferno. It really simplifies the deck and just gives you a clear path of what you're trying to do. People like Shell of a Ghost with things like Dark World D-Links and Into the Void. It's not too crazy, but I like this more. You just get your Mirage, you use Infernity Inferno, discard any 2 cards, and then throw away an Archfiend and a Beetle. And then that's all you do. You Mirage spam, you launcher spam, and that's how it goes. Everything else just helps you survive a turn because that's the requirement of the skill. We also use Galaxy Cyclone since we discard it. All that great stuff. We have our searchable trap cards that work well to end a turn after some long combos where you don't exactly get lethal. But you're getting lethal a little more often because we got this new boss monster. It's a level 6. Infernity Doom Archfiend. Once returned, target a face-up monster on the field, negates effects until the end of this turn. Then, if you have no cards in your hand, you can destroy it. While you have no cards in your hand, if this card battles an opponent's monster, any damage this card inflicts is doubled. Very cool. A Dark Synchro monster that was summoned using this card as material can attack 2 or can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. So it's on monsters. I think there's a replay where I even forget that. But cool little boss. He does 2200. His destruct and negate is super cool. Very good addition to Infernity. So we're still using some boss monsters in Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. This card's been new since I last played Infernity, I'm pretty sure. But we're still using Doom Dragon, we're still using Dark End Dragon, Bryonic Dragon. I'm using the new Orient Dragon though because he's just like this boy, where he's mostly a free instance of removal in case we don't want to work things out to where we have one for our Bryonic Dragon. He will banish a Synchro monster if your opponent has the Synchro, so that's pretty cool. But we also have brand new Monster Reborn. Goes with this deck for obvious reasons. This deck was honestly clapping through Legend. I think it won 7 duels total, so it was going ham. But yeah, very cool rogue deck that's going to be around for a good long time as long as it keeps getting good skill support. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going second, catching a rank up in Legend 2. It's hopping around Legend 2 and 3. Very competitive deck. So he's got a Galloping Gaia. This is also, we're facing a competitive deck. He's got his Magical Knight. Going from there into a Gaia, the Gaia that destroys by losing attack. In the main phase, Magical Knight of Dragons. 2 back row too, so his whole hand, great start for him, and we're gonna come at him. This isn't even that great of a hand for us. We set 3, so he has to work hard. He destroys 2 of them. Look at this. So he destroys 2 of my back row. I continue the main phase. It gives you the option because he has to use his effect before the main phase ends. So I continue my main phase, put those 2 there. What does that do? Now this Infernity Break is live. We're going to use it in his draw phase, destroy his monster. All he's got is another back row, and we're already off to the races. We're going to use Infernity Inferno to throw away our Archfiend. We're going to have to search a Beetle to normal summon. Can you believe that? But it works. So we're going to search him. Normal summon the Beetle. Even with this treacherous trap hole, we got the Beetle out. Now we can Infernity launch. Likely don't have any back row to worry about. He does still have one though, so we're gonna hit it. Search another launcher. We go into, I think, Brio. Yep, Bryonic Dragon. Then we launch her again. That's gonna be Archfiend and Beetle once again. I think we have another launcher to search. Now we go with Mirage. So I'm likely gonna just use the Brio from here. Return it there. Then we go to Doom Archfiend, that's more than enough damage, and I'm able to destroy Galloping Gaia. Just in case there was some craziness in the graveyard I missed, or something like a Bacon Saber. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane, another very competitive deck. Just a little tiny win streak. He's using Style Evolution, obviously. We got a hand full of Infernity monsters, then a Hollowed Life Barrier. He's gonna go with Core, Emergency Call, uses Cyber Emergency. Or yeah, I guess it's not called Emergency Call. I don't know why I called it that. Anyway, set our Hollowed Life Barrier. We also got a Kiteroid in case he had a Cosmic Cyclone or something, which I think he did because he had an option. But he wants to just Rampage it out, which lets us trigger. We're going to throw away this Kiteroid anyway, so we're pretty protected this turn. He's going to use Repair Plant, add the Nochester. Here comes the Nochester, throwing away an actual Cyber Dragon, then special summoning the actual Cyber Dragon. Cyber Style Evolution on himself. That's a Nova. Then the Nova's gonna bring out the Cyber Dragon, the dark one this time. Still a light monster though. And he just has to pass his turn due to Hollow Life Barrier. Now we just throw away our Beetle and Archfiend from our hand. We have a Mirage and a Launcher, so that's already two means to special summon. We get it going with Archfiend and Beetle, search another Launcher, Synchro into, I believe, Doom Archfiend. Oh no, we're going Brio first here. It's gonna Book of Moon the Brio though, perfectly fine. We still have outs, we got another Launcher. Boom, that means Archfiend and Beetle are coming right back. That's another search of a Launcher. Now we get to the Doom Archfiend this time. He's going to be able to destroy Nova, but his effect negation will not negate his effect in the graveyard, obviously. So he's still going to get a fusion. This time it's the biggest boy, though, Cyber End Dragon. So we just have to break this field. Getting over Nova's special summon is the hardest part. If we can just break this field, we've got him. He'd be in pure top deck mode. So how do we do it? We launcher our Beetle. Now I could have launched, or we have another launcher. I'll talk about it at the end. We go Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. We go boom. Everything's popped. Launcher again. I could have launched out a regular Archfiend instead of a Doom Archfiend. And then we could have got a search of a barrier. And then I could have just really had him. I could have had barrier ready. He would have been a sitting duck. But what does this do? I thought I'd be able to negate. I try to negate my own monster's effect. Okay, I'm trying to negate Hot Red Dragon. It says he's negated, but I'm still under the effect. Monsters other than this card cannot attack the turn. This is activated, so I thought I could negate it off him. I didn't. He was going to try to use a Cyber Dragon. Wasn't going to work. He scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. He's using 24 cards over there. Pretty much a handful of Infernity cards. We get a Beetle. We're just going to set break. Good thing he's going slow too as a Blue Eyes. You don't worry about getting OTK'd as quickly, especially with that kind of start. We're going to use our skill, throw away our boys, throw away a second Beetle and Mirage. Then we show our launcher. Couldn't empty our hand if we wanted to though. He sets a card. Now we can empty our hand. We throw away 2 Hollow Life Barriers. Now we have 2 launchers. We're going to use an Infernity Break on our Mirage and a spell card. We hit the Bluff, Card of Consonance. The real card we wanted was in the middle. I think it's a Book of Moon. We're going to get another launcher from our first launcher. Special summon of our Archfiend. That's the Doom Archfiend. He's pretty gangster. Now we're going to special summon again. Archfiend and Beetle again. Search again for a barrier this time. We've already used all our launchers. I don't think we've used our normal summons, so we probably could have summoned a Mirage if I went to search it. But that's okay, because we still get to search our Archfiend here. There's the Mirage. We needed to do that in the other order, though. But anyway, he's going to Book of Moon one of our boys. we still have lethal with 2 of our boys. We obviously could have gone into some level 8s and stuff like that, but I was trying to think ahead and just keep 2 of our Archfiends out. Didn't matter though as we hit lethal either way. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei. We're going oh, this guy won 8 in a row. What? I didn't even notice we broke his win streak like that. Poor boy. 8 in a row is pretty good. Especially in Legend. He's Hero Magicians? What is this guy? He threw away Malicious. Now he's gonna banish the Malicious, bring out a Malicious. He also has this Apprentice. That's going to go... oh, level 6. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So he goes with a Rhino Bus. Cool little deck, dude. I should have looked at this deck. Sets I set to Hollow Life Barrier and Breaker. We're gonna use Hollow Life Barrier. Throw away a Galaxy Cyclone. Don't really need it since he has no back row. Now we can use our Infernity skill to throw away those 2 Kiteroid and Hollow Life Barrier. That mills our Beetle and our Archfiend. We bring them back with Infernity Launcher. Now he has a live Rhino Bus. We're gonna normal summon Mirage. We're going to break the Rhino Bus, but he gets his destruction off on our Archfiend. We're gonna special summon our Beetle, and now with 2 monsters in our graveyard, this is why you run 2 Beetle. Some people will question why there's 2 Beetle. This is why there's 2 Beetle. So now, with that second Beetle in the graveyard, Mirage was able to work. With just the Archfiend in the graveyard, Mirage wasn't able to work. So by tributing the Beetle, getting the second Beetle in there, I'm able to special summon the Beetle and continue my combos and not get disrupted. As you can see here, I was going a little lazy with the search. I searched the barrier. I misread this boss monster. I thought we just got to attack twice every time, but no, it's attack twice on monsters. So I thought I had lethal here with just attacking twice with that effect, but obviously there's no monsters, so I don't get attacked twice. I do believe our boy scoops as it is anyway, so great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yuto on a little bit of a win streak with a 3-win streak. We're going first. We're gonna just set this Hollow Life or sorry, he's going first. Solar Recharge, he's Light Sworn. He's got Illumina, set a back row, going with the Archer. That's unfortunately the every pretty bread and butter play for Light Sworn. Top deck our Archfiend, not exactly what we want to do. We're going to Galaxy Cyclone and Book of Moon before we set our Hollow Life Barrier. Remember, we can only use our skill on the second turn. He gets a Judgment Dragon. I was hoping he would use his skill. He does not. We're going to use our Hollow Life Barrier and he's going to immediately scoop. I know the feeling. He had a vulnerable field. We were going to just crush it with Infernity. What was he going to do? There was no way. All we had to do was properly do all our stuff. Would have been super easy with our Red Dragon Archfiend. We could have destroyed them all and then kept special summoning and all that great stuff. But yeah, I mean, this deck still claps as much as it does. It's kind of a coin flip deck the way I like to play it, because you gotta survive your turn and stuff like that. But this is the way I prefer. I don't really like that Shell the Ghost way. Still, this boss monster is nothing but up. I know it's behind the selection box, but you could really get away with just one. So even if you got just one, check those Infernities back out, and I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.